Welcome back to Great Eccleston, England for the second of our visits to the August Bank Holiday Weekend International event. We have the second of the weekend's 2 rounds for the home BTPA classes and also the final round for the ETPC Mitas Eurocup Superstock class, with the championship race still very much alive. The stage is set for some amazing tractor pulling action with the best of the best from across Europe all gathered here today at the Great Eccleston Finals. Well, there's a real buzz around the site, and that's ramped up even more because we have a very special guest here, Guy Martin, driving 2 of the immensely powerful Snoopy tractors. But more of that later. Another glorious hot sunny day in prospect, and to kick things off we take our second look at the weekend at the entry level for the hood style tractors, the Super Farms. The weekend's first round was won by Ewan Cameron, putting him close enough to Martin Ross in the points to maybe take the lead after this round. We're picking up on the action in the pull-off. 9 tractors entered, but just 3 of them putting in full pulls to make it to the pull-off. Over to you, Colin.
First out on track is Martin Ross with the Fent-based Diesel Ross. Can he make it a win? 4 wins out of 5 rounds. Powering on to a final distance of, wait for this, 110.19. That's a very tough distance to beat. Second man in this BTPA Super Farm pull-off, and it's Angus McCamish driving Ali's Nightmare. 110.19 is a distance to beat, remember, and dragged down at a distance of 99.48. Not challenging Martin's distance, but he's in second place with just 1 more tractor to pull. And that tractor is the Raptor, driven by Leon Attenborough. Well, this must be a very proud moment for the team in the pull-off at one of the top tractor pulling events in Europe. Plenty of pulling power from this new tractor. He's getting the distance. He's being dragged down now though. Final distance for the Raptor, 96.98. Confirmation of the pull distance there. The win today going to Martin Ross on Diesel Ross. That win extends his championship lead with just 1 more round to go.
Next up is the second round of the weekend for Supersport. Friday night's round having been won by Kevin Carnegie with extreme force.
Wasn't expecting last night to be the only one to do the full pull, but yeah, we'll take that all day long. Yeah, the sledge did catch us at the end. We obviously just got it over the line, but we got the full pull, so that's all that mattered. Yeah.
We joined the pull-off with Kevin on track. 2 tractors made it to this stage, with Alistair Parkinson and O'Bonney missing out by just 70 centimetres. Kevin and the Extreme Force tractor looking good here. Really making that sledge move. Wow, 112.45 metres for the team. That's a real hard target for Jamie Fleming and the Orange Factory to beat. This is going to be interesting. Jamie's had it all his own way in the class for quite a few years now, but it looks like they're facing a real challenge this season. Jamie has lots of experience with this tractor. It's a good strong run, there's no drama. Oh, but blimey, Orange Factory being dragged down a bit earlier than Extreme Force by the looks of it. Yeah, pulled up 10 metres short of the winning distance. So that's another win for the Extreme Force team, and 20 points they get for this win means that with 1 round remaining, they cannot be overtaken. So they are the 2019 BTPA champions for Supersport. Confirmation of the points there, and that's one heck of an achievement for Kevin Carnegie with Extreme Force. Well done, guys. And so on to the first appearance with our celebrity guest. Actually, it's none other than Guy Martin, the famous bike racer who's since gone on to tackle a whole range of motor-based challenges for TV. He's going to compete with Snoopy 4 in the heavy modified class later on today, but for now he's having his first driving lesson in tractor pulling with the 3.5-ton Snoopy 3. What an insane introduction to the sport with over 6,000 horsepower on tap. That's quite a bit more than his bike's ever had. But he's ice cool in most of the machines he's been strapped into. He's got great clutch control there. Feeding the power in nicely. He's planted the throttle. Wow, and he's right at home using a hand throttle being a bike racer. What a run from Guy. Beautiful control the whole way down. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Was it what you expected? Don't swear.
No, don't swear. My God. My God. I don't know if I've got words for it yet. My God. Just bloody incredible. That's bloody 6,000 horsepower, man. I'm shaking like a... You know what I mean? My God. Oh, yeah, I haven't got words for it yet, mate.
No, compose yourself and we'll talk later. Ladies and gentlemen, we knew he'd boss it, didn't we? For the man himself.
Well, he is living the petrolhead's dream. What a guy. On to today's round for the new limited superstock class then. Similar to the pro stocks, but running methanol instead of diesel. Problems for the Haworth's Ultimate Deer meant that Thunderstruck, driven by Stephen Charles, is the only BTPA competitor running today, and this assures him of the 2019 BTPA title, and he celebrates his championship in style. What a pull! 104.56, the final distance for Thunderstruck. We've got to watch that through again. If you're going to take a championship with one single run, you might as well do it with this kind of style and grace and precision. Perfect! Well done, Stephen Charles. Two of our European guest competitors in limited superstock up next, out for the win, but not scoring BTPA points, remember. This is Froggy, driven by Nick de Hoff. With methanol fuel, these should run much cooler than diesel pro stocks, and should ultimately be easier to maintain with fewer breakages. Well, that's the theory. He's all hooked up. Labouring a bit off the line, that front end's getting a bit high now. Woo-hoo. Oh, that's a shame. Unfortunately, just 46 metres for Froggy today. That's not what the team were looking for at all. In the replay, we can clearly see the tractor dropped off boost quite suddenly. Hopefully no major damage there. The second of our guest tractors from France in limited superstock is Warrior, driven by Christophe Gabriel. Another beautifully turned out tractor. He's looking to beat Stephen's distance of 104.56, remember. Can he do it? Oh no, he's pulled down short of Stephen's distance, 97.56. Means the winner today is Stephen Charles. On Saturday evening, we saw Wicked Screamer win the ETPC Mitas Eurocup competition. This morning we have another outing for the light modifieds, but this time specifically for the BTPA drivers. It's their final points round of the year, and it looks like Aftermath has a healthy points lead over Kit. 4 tractors entered, and the first out is On the Limit, driven today by ETPC.
What a show from the light modifieds this weekend, Paul. Absolutely amazing action under the floodlights yesterday. First up today is our test puller On the Limit. 2 blown V8 Chevys on board. Now Dad runs off down the track. Ellie pulls the chain tight. What can she do today? Oh, an amazing start to the run from Ellie. Oh no! Oh, the blower belt's gone. Down to just one engine, and she's dragged down pretty soon. 74.06 is a measured distance, but as test puller, I'm sure she'll be out again. New belt, please, Dad. Next up is Aftermath, driven by Dan Whittingham. Dan's won every round this year. I don't think anyone can overtake him in the points. What can your 2019 BTPA Light Modified Champion do today? This is looking like a brilliant pull. Those engines on song today. Beautiful balance. And that's a full pull. I think that's the only distance that Whittingham knows. Kit takes to the track, having just seen that full pull from Dan. Chris Knight at the wheel. This tractor powered by a V12 Transmars engine from a tank with a massive turbo. Thumbs up down the track from Joe. Oh, here we go with the launch and a huge amount of wheel speed. This is looking like an amazing run from Kit. Oh, but he's being dragged down now. The final distance about to be reached of 78.10 metres. The Knight takes to the track and they know only a full pull will do. Helen Hesketh behind the wheel today. Now being in a dogfight with Aftermath all season long. Good launch, getting a little bit loose there. This is turning into a bit of a wild ride. Oh, off the power early to a bone shaking. 88.10 metres. Oh, no wonder this is one of the crowd favourites. What a show from Helen and the Knight. Bouncing all over the place. Waves to the crowd and takes a deep breath. Well, certainly discretion the better part of valour there. Second outing of the day for On The Limit and Ellie Pacey. Now then, the blower belt's been fixed, so fingers crossed for a better run. Oh, well, she's away. Oh, no, but off the throttle very quickly indeed. You're not going to believe this. That's another blower belt gone. She's off the power just after 12.12 metres. So Mark retrieves another belt. Unfortunately, that's the end of their day.
So the final distances confirm Aftermath takes the win on the day, and those extra 20 points give Dan the championship for 2019. Moving on to the second round for the limited pro stocks, and with Friday's win for True Blue, the point situation is very close indeed.
Well, Graham, it's a sunny morning, and have you got a sore head? What a class last night.
That was an absolutely tremendous class. As you can probably hear, my voice is a little bit gone. I was celebrating a little bit. I think we all were. It was an unbelievable class, and I didn't think we were going to win it. After the first run, I thought we were going to be 5th or 6th, so it was a nice surprise for us.
Yeah, when the first run was not one of your best runs. The other two, the Warrior and Bomber and Ed Bateman on Major, they all did really good first runs, and I thought stood side of that, flipping heck, it's going to be a tight finish.
Yeah, well, even now I can't understand how we did it, because we did not have a good first run and it died for power. And then in the pull-off, it just must like to work and work hard.
Indeed, and you're always one working at the points, so you tell me where are we at now with points. It'll be tight, no doubt.
Yeah, I think at the minute we are back in front just by 2 points, so, you know, hopefully we can extend that lead tomorrow, but you never know.
Yeah, well, hopefully we've just we've got a little bit to do to get back in front of True Blue. They're kind of nibbling at heels a little bit now again, so with a bit of luck, everything goes well, we should get it back.
Have you been into it?
Well, we're trying. Still a bit rusty like, but it takes a bit of doing, but we'll get there. So this, well, I think we're 5th last time at the moment in the championship, so we're a bit away. But if we get a good result today, it'll bring us on a bit, hopefully.
We're picking up limited pro stock in the pull-off. Of the 12 tractors entered, 4 made it through to the pull-off. First out on track is Giles Mostyn with G-Force.
Now, I'm not sure if it's a blessing or a curse going first, but either way, Giles needs to get as far as he can before that heavy sledge drags him down. That's a mean sledge setting though. Over to the right of the track, and he's getting dragged down now. The final distance, 93.79 metres. That's the distance for everyone to beat. Skinny next, driven by Alfie Ankers. What a moment in this young man's driving career. In with another shot of the win at Great Eccleston. Oh, he's doing everything right, powering down the track. And he's passed the distance set by G-Force, 97.53. That is the new distance to beat. Well done, Alfie. The last 2 tractors, and it's number 1 and number 2 in the championship. True Blue needs to pull further than Alfie's 97.53, then keep everything crossed that Stephen Ainsworth doesn't go further. Oh, this tractor sounds so strong today. Good wheel speed, lovely balance. True Blue on a fantastic pull here. He goes past Alfie's distance, new number 1 spot for now, with a distance of 101.12 metres. The question now is that far enough? Final man to take the track, and it's Stephen Ainsworth on board the Warrior. He needs to keep his nerve and concentrate on the pull. Building up the boost, and this is a lovely smooth start. Wheel straight up into the air, lovely balance, good wheel speed. Oh, he's really motoring down the track. Hold your breath, Graham, it's going to be close. All eyes on the measuring tower. Has he done enough? Oh, 102.92 for Stephen, he's done it. That gives him the win today at this home track. Well done to the Warrior.
So a win by just over a metre for the Warrior. True Blue in second and young Alfie Anchors finishing in a very impressive third place. Points-wise, that win leapfrogged Stephen back into the lead, but just a 3-point margin over True Blue. So for the second year running, the championship will go down to the wire at the final event of the year up in Aberdeen in just 2 weeks' time.
This is the cream on the cake, isn't it?
Absolutely, it makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it, you know? We just hope on their home turf that we can get just a bit of a lead and do me like, you know.
Yeah, it's really tight at the top, isn't it?
Very, I think we're 3 points ahead now, but there's 20 to play for, isn't there?
Stepping up in power now, and it's time for the pro stocks. One more round after this one, and still wide open at the top. Gareth Jones with Diesel Dragon started the season strongly, but what about last night's pull?
Yeah, fantastic pulling last night, mine, but yeah, Diesel Dragon went really well and off the line, perfect, balance was right, everything was perfect. And then at maybe 50, 60 metres, yeah, I heard it drop to 5 cylinders, so I think I'd just done a piston, but nothing too serious, but yeah, that means I couldn't get into the pull-off.
And with the size of these machines, you're not going to fix that overnight, are you, in the dark, waiting for today, so you're out for the weekend?
No, I'll take it home now and rebuild for the next pull, so yeah, try and find a few bits to keep it going.
And it's Ice Bear first out in Pro Stock. Due to time constraints, the class is running on a floating finish. This means no pull-off, just keep going as far as you can and the furthest distance wins. Andy Miller on backup duties today, and it's Mike Simmons behind the wheel. The Bear Essentials team's in second place at the moment behind Ted Nicholson and Rough Justice, so they'll be looking for a win today to close that gap. Well, absolutely loaded for Bear. Well, he's straight into the track, lifting the front wheels. Mike's on an absolute flyer, and the distance for everyone to beat is 106.62 metres. Man, machine and sledge in perfect harmony. Fair bit of work, but what a result. Current points leader in the BTPA Championship is this man, Ted Nicholson, with Rough Justice. He's been in a dogfight with the Bears all season long. Mike Simmons just posted a distance of 106.62 metres. Ted means business today. Huge wheel speed, beautiful balance, and I think he's going to fly past Mike's distance. Oh, yes, he does. 113 metres is the measured distance, so Ted moves into the lead. That's going to be a very tough run to beat. Andy Miller looking on there. Best the Bears will finish today is second. The next tractor in this Pro Stock pull-off is Panic. New Holland-based machine and driven by Paul Haylock. Good strong pull here. Not quite the same wheel speed as Ted. Oh, and he's been dragged down at 91.72 metres. Very strong competition out there today. Next up is the one-trick pony of Rob Uphill. McCormick-based machine and more than capable of taking the win here today at Great Eccleston. This is a brilliant run from Rob. He's absolutely flying, getting close to Ted's distance of 113, dragging out every last centimetre there. Oh, but it's not enough. 112 metres for Rob. So that's good enough for second at the moment, with one more tractor left to pull. That tractor is Simply Red, driven by local man John Eccles. Third in the points at the moment, behind Rough Justice and Ice Bear, who dearly loved the win today on this, his home track. Bit of a bouncy start, but he's staying with it. The power's pouring in. This is looking quite smooth. Is he going to do it? Oh, dragging him down, and that's not far enough. Valiant effort. 99.13 is the measured distance for John. Well, at the end, there was 1 metre in it. The win going to Ted Nicholson with Rough Justice. And a proud moment for Ted on the top step here at Great Eccleston.
So Ted, 2 points rounds, 2 wins. Happy man?
Very happy man, Ton. I'm over the moon. So we were dead chuffed with last night, and say that today was just another spot on run. We're really getting our heads back around the old girl again.
Yeah, indeed. We said it on one hit. You know, time was ticking on. Hopefully the E-season in a couple of weeks, so we didn't want to put too much pain on your engines. And the Belgians were really surprised how far all of you got. They were thinking you were going to stop at 100 metres. 113, really good run. It locked in and picked up and did the business.
Yeah, we were dead chuffed. Say, yeah, we're moving her on all the time. She's a bit like Trigger's broom, really.
Brilliant, Ted. Well done.
And a final reminder of the points after this round with 1 more to go. Hopefully Guy Martin's recovered from his first ever encounter with Snoopy 3, the modified tractor. Now we've some competition for him. He'll be driving even more powerful Snoopy 4 heavy modified next, competing against the tractor's regular driver, Kevin Whittingham. This is Kevin. 9,000 horsepower from these 2 supercharged methanol-fueled Rolls-Royce Griffons. Making the ground shake as they scream past the camera position, clouds of dirt flying all the way to the full pull line. That's a lot of tractor for Guy to be controlling later on. No other motorsport matches the raw power of tractor pulling. Well, man and machine, perfectly in sync here. What a beautiful run from Kevin. Snoopy tractors are great favourites with the fans here at Great Eccleston. And they just saw an absolute masterclass. Wow, what a run. An hour later, after these huge engines had had time to cool down, it was Guy's turn. That's Kevin stood next to the tractor, backing Guy up to the sledge. And not many people get the chance to drive these monsters, so I think this is something he's going to remember for a very long time to come. It's a confident start from Guy. He's on one heck of a learning curve here, and it's another storming performance. Wonderful, and a full pull for Guy. I think it's fair to say he enjoyed that. Crowd are absolutely loving it. And the Snoopy team awarded Guy a special prize. It's not everyone who could drive one of these, and he did it like a pro. Party atmosphere up on the bank. They've had 3 days of world-class tractor pulling action under sweltering August sunshine. This is what the fans have come to see. Now it's time for the day's feature class, the final round of the Superstocks in the ETPC Mitas Eurocup competition. This is the 5th round of the year for these drivers, with rounds taking place right across Europe. 12 tractors are entered, coming from 5 countries, though only 1 is from the UK. The event is of course organised by the BTPA and the NWTPC, with backing from New Holland and Mitas.
Right, we're here with the current leader in the Superstock class, Henrik Svenningsson, Rabbit Gone Mad, from Denmark. We've done this before, I think, a couple of times.
This before a couple of times, yeah.
So we're here in Eccleston. It's sun is shining. It's
sun is shining. Everything is good today, you know. So
is the Rabbit going to behave today or not?
I hope so, but it's only 2.5 points between us, so everything can happen.
Okay, so it's we say glory or whatever today.
Yeah, so something like that. When the point is so close, so everything can happen. We can be number 1 today, we can also be the last one today. Yeah. And the track is good, so we hope that everyone wants to do what I want to do, but
maybe the red one as well can just make a little bit of fun with the other guys?
Yeah, I think the red one will make a little bit of fun today. I hope it. We will make a small adjustment on it, so I hope we can be a little bit between everybody, but I don't know yet.
There's 2.5 points. You're in second place.
Yes.
With a newborn.
Yeah.
And so is Rowan going to help you as well?
Maybe he can help me, but he's on the list. He's number 1.
Yeah, okay.
And that's not good for helping. This what he was doing. He cannot say I do the gas back.
Yep.
This.
But also he could win because Rowan, you're 4th place at the moment.
4th place, yes. I could be 3rd in the end.
So no favours for Dad, no?
No, I try to help him, but I'm first on the starting list,
Okay.
so yeah, I don't do my throttle back.
Yeah, we hope, of course, to win, but it's a very tough competition, and when the tractors are all in a row, I can't say who's gonna win today.
It's not your best season. You're a little bit down the points, I hear.
Yeah, we're. You know, if you want to go further on in the sport, you have to find out things and change things and whatever. So this year we made some progress with finding out about boost and settings and all kind of things. So that's why we're not really in the top at the moment.
Okay,
It's a good excuse, eh?
a little bit further up, Naomi, you're doing reasonably well this year.
Yeah, I'm currently standing 3rd, so I'm really happy with it actually.
You're enjoying the class and competition.
Yeah, I really do. It's really tough, but it's fun.
These machines look incredibly powerful. They're very spectacular. It must be quite a thrill actually sat on that and knowing you've got to control it down the track.
Yeah, it's really awesome. Actually, the first few times you have no idea what you're doing and you're just on the tractor and the tractor drives with you. But it's really fun to just like get to know the tractor a little better every time and get to see what happens.
You've been driving for quite a few years now, but you still enjoy it just as much as ever.
Yeah, I'll still do that. Otherwise, you have to quit immediately. Then if it's not fun, yeah.
Here we go then, the final round of the year in ETPC Mitas Eurocup for the Superstocks. First to the track is test puller Rabbit Gone Wild. Henrik Svenningsson from Denmark at the wheel. Henrik's currently leading the points in his other tractor, the Rabbit Gone Mad. He's hoping this Massey Ferguson machine can mix things up and maybe take the points over one of his rivals. Henrik means business today, sending a clear message out to his rivals: don't mess with the rabbits. Storming run, and that's a full pull. The sledge will be set a bit lighter and Henrik will come out again later. Next up is Zeinstra, Green Gangster Deer. Rowan Zeinstra from the Netherlands at the wheel, currently 4th in the points. Henrik towing back to the pits, always a very popular driver here at Great Eccleston. Rowan's dad driving later with the newborn deer, and he's currently 2nd. These are top drivers from across Europe, and everyone wants that full pull. Another very strong looking pull, he goes the distance, and that's another full pull, exactly what the team needed. The sledge is set, and we're in competition. Yellow Dream now from Germany with Max Boskamp on driving duties. Tom Beattie from the BTPA in discussion there with our ETPC official. A very busy weekend for both organisations. New Holland-based tractor for Max, currently sitting mid-table but still more than capable of getting that full pull. Don't forget, we've already got 2 tractors in the pull-off. Now, can Yellow Dream join them? Well, this is looking exceptionally good indeed. Beautiful balance, great wheel speed. That is a phenomenal looking pull. And yes, that's another full pull. And that was a masterclass in pulling there. Now we've got to have another look at this one. Beautiful balance, staying on the power the whole way down. There you go, a full pull from the Yellow Dream. The tractor everyone wants to beat today, Rabbit Gone Mad. Henrik Svenningsson once again, this time on the blue one, the Ford. Henrik's points leader with Rabbit Gone Mad, with only a 2-point cushion over the newborn deer. Oh, nervous time for the Dane. He knows the tractor's more than capable, but anyone can have a mechanical on the day. But he's stamping his authority on the class, making it look easy, and that's another full pull. So that's 4 into the pull-off. Henrik knew what he had to do, and he did it in style. He's going to be difficult to beat today. Next to try for a full pull is Interaction 2.0. Naomi calls from the Netherlands. Bram calls doing the backing up. Bram's one of the top drivers in Europe, but it's his daughters, Naomi and Manon, we often see behind the wheel nowadays. International base tractor, huge turbos on board and huge amounts of wheel spin. Beautiful balance the whole way down. Look across at the full pull line. Job done. Tom caught up with Naomi's sister, Manon.
She did a very good job. Tractor sounded well, so looking forward to the finals. We have another tractor to run, the All or Nothing, so hopefully we'll run a full pull with that one as well, but we'll see. So far so good.
Next up is Maximum Risk from the Netherlands. We caught up with the team before the pull.
This year is going well for us. We built a complete new tractor and we missed a few pulls in the first of the season, but all the new things working well. Only the small things, we have to check it out.
And it's the small things that makes a difference when everyone is this good, isn't it?
Yeah, but this year is a test year for us. So we don't go for the competition, but we go for the tractor, and the tractor will run very well. But some is a small, a valve is not working, or a turbo is a little bit changed. And I hope today the setting will be right.
Fingers crossed for Maximum Risk then. Oh, perfection away from the line there. The balance of the tractor is absolutely spot on. The power is on all the way. And that is a fantastic pull and a very well-deserved full pull. You never know. Next on track, 7 Klingsheim from Norway at the wheel. John Deere-based tractor currently sitting mid-table in the championship. Well, it's a long way to come for Norway to pull. Oh, it's a great looking pull. Oh, all of a sudden he's off the power there. The tractor comes off boost, and that's his measured distance, just 83.29 metres. Oh, what a disappointment for the team. It was looking so good. Our test puller Henrik back out again with Rabbit Gone Wild. Third time down the track today for Henrik, and he's on an absolute flyer here. Looks like he's toying with the sledge. Job done once again, and it's a full pull. On this showing, we may have Henrik on top 2 steps of the podium. European made next, and ETPC chairman Andy Miller caught up with Joey.
Place at the moment.
Yes, in the point standing here.
So maybe a good run today, you can get a little bit up. The tractor has been going really well.
Yeah, the tractor is running really well at the moment, but you never know what happens there.
As Andy said, 5th in the points, but looking to get higher. Well, he's building up to this one, taking his time getting away from the line. No one wanting to make a mistake today. Oh, this is a picture-perfect run here in the Mitas Eurocup. Comes to a stop, and it's another full pull, just what he needed to do. Next up is Jeff Ashcroft with Red Fever.
What we're going to do today, we're going to have a little bit of fun with the guys and see what's going to happen.
Well, if it runs as well as it ought to, we'll be really surprised.
I will as well. Shall we just say, I don't know if you've been tinkering, Mr. Clark, or doing something, but she has little flashes of brilliance, and then you have a little bit of a reality check, and then, so we're going to have a brilliance or a reality check today?
Yeah, well, sometimes we're good mechanics, and sometimes we're not quite so good. Last time we weren't quite so good, but this time we hope we got it right.
Keep everything crossed for the Clark pulling team representing the UK today. Well, Jeff's giving it all he's got today. That is a good looking pull. Oh no, he's off the power. Something's gone wrong there. And his final measured distance is 63.07. Oh, damn and blast. Number 2 in the points. Next up is Zeinstra Newborn Deer. Shores Zeinstra at the wheel. Full pull or bust from the team from the Netherlands. Sounds to be labouring a bit though. Oh no, he's off the power. That's the end of his run and the end of his hunt for the championship. 73.76 his measured distance. Huge disappointment for the team. They came to this event just 2 points behind Henrik. The best they can hope for now is keeping that number 2 spot. Samalk done Erdvroet next from the Netherlands, sitting mid-table at the moment and with a very new driver on board, Imke Pauli at the wheel today. international based tractor and a very strong competitor. The boost gets those tyres spinning, fighting the sledge, but she's into the track now. Storms on through to another full pull. Ah, nice to hear the applause from the crowd. Driving one of these tractors is hard enough, but doing it in front of thousands of people at Great Eccleston today must be nerve-wracking. So that's 11 tractors already pulled and 8 through to the pull-off with just one more to go. Last tractor in the qualification round is All or Nothing from the Interaction team. This team's a real family affair with Dad Bram and his 2 daughters Naomi and Manon driving. 2 very strong tractors for the team and 3 very confident drivers. Plenty of wheel speed here. Front end just hovering above the ground. Oh, a little bit of bounce coming in here. Oh, but something's let go. A real disappointment for the team. Final distance, just 82.44 metres. So there's the final distances. 8 in the pull-off, including Mitas Eurocup leader Henrik Svenningsson.
Yeah, I was happy with how they went. The blue one is a little bit too much soil up behind the sled and dragged it, but we make the full pull, so we're happy about that. So now we have to see how the finals went out, you know. It's still shaking, you know.
Yes, it was amazing. It was unbelievable. It was a nice experience.
And you haven't had many runs on this tractor, have you?
No, this is my 3rd.
Into the pull-off in the Superstock here at the Great Eccleston Finals. The first tractor's called to pull, and that's Zeinstra's Green Gangster Deer. Heavier sledge setting now, looking to pull the tractors down around about the 90-metre mark. He's away cleanly, drifting over to the right side of the track, as we see so often here. He's getting dragged down, and he reaches 90.98 metres. Now he has to sit and watch. Well, let's have a look at the replay. A good, confident start. Wheels reaching for the skies, but very close to the white line, but he keeps it in bounds. Good pull there for Owen. 90.98 metres, setting the bar high. One last look from the head-on camera. That's the distance for everyone to beat. The man with the flags at the front knows where the tractors are going to reach. Red flag waves there. 90.98 metres. The crowd showing their appreciation. They know they're watching some quality pulling this weekend. Yellow Dream announces its arrival, but what can Max do against the best of the best? Taking his time to line up square to the sledge, gets himself settled in, and it's showtime. Here we go then, a tentative start, but great wheel speed already. So much extra weight in the sledge now, fighting it the whole way down, but he's on an absolutely storming run, and he takes the lead with a distance of 92.64. What a run, and I tell you what, the crew are absolutely delighted. Big thumbs up and a pat on the back. Let's have a look at that one again. Huge wheel speed right from the hit. Beautiful balance, straight as you like, and that's the new distance for everyone to beat. 92.64 metres. Right, next man to the track, it's points leader Henrik with Rabbit Gone Mad. He saw number 2 in the championship, Newborn Deer, failed to get into the pull-offs, so the championship is his to lose. He needs a good pull to stay ahead of Interaction 2.0 and Green Gangster Deer. All eyes now on the man from Denmark. The red flag waves. Now becomes green. So the Rabbit's Gone Mad makes his way. Oh, what a beautiful looking pull. Wheels just hanging in the air, dragging out every last centimetre. Has he done enough? Has he taken the lead? Final distance for Henrik, 93.31. He's done it. All right, let's have another look at this one then. Drifting to the right side of the track, but keeping it in bounds. And that's your new distance to beat, 93.31. He gave it absolutely everything on that run. He'll tow it back to the start line, hop off the tractor and see what everyone else can do on their pulls. As he makes his way back, very, very popular indeed is Henrik. Waves to the crowd, and why not? But has he done enough? Is 93.31 going to give him the win? Next up then is Interaction 2.0. Naomi Cools is flying the flag for the Interaction team in the pull-off. Nervous times for the teams on the start. They've done all they can now, and it's down to the driver. Oh, good solid start from Naomi. Front wheels hanging in the air. Drags it over to the right once again. We'll wait for the measuring tower to see just how far the distance is. It's a tad short, 88.79, but a cracking run nevertheless. Well, let's have a look at this one from the top end then. A gentle drift over to the right-hand side. Drivers do have to keep it in bounds or they'll be disqualified. Naomi managed to avoid the white line, but it did cost her some distance. By not passing Henrik's distance of 93.31, I think that gives Henrik the championship with a rabbit gone mad. Team Maximum Risk from the Netherlands up next. Rob told us earlier this is a development year for the team, so he'll be very happy to be in this pull-off. If he gets it on song, this tractor will fly. Oh, this is an unbelievable run. Locked into the track, huge amount of wheel speed. Well, is it going to be enough? He claws past Henrik's distance of 93.31 and posts a distance of 97.41 to take the lead. What a run. Oh, pats on the back for the crew. Now they have to watch 3 more tractors possibly knock them off the #1 spot. The tension's really starting to build here at the Great Eccleston Finals. What does Henrik have in reply? He posted a distance of 93.31 on the championship-winning Rabbit Gone Mad, but now he's driving the Rabbit Gone Wild machine. Oh, he's getting set. The wheels start to turn, and this is a good-looking run here for Henrik. Loads of experience. He needs to beat 97.41 for Maximum Risk. Oh, this is unbelievably close. Oh, the tractor comes to a stop. It looks around 97 metres. It's all about the centimetres. Oh, he's done it. 97.93. Oh, he takes the lead with just 2 more tractors to pull. Boy, oh boy, he's a relieved man there. That's one very happy Dane. He's been a class act all weekend, and there's a reason he's your champion in the 2019 Mitas Eurocup. It's Joey next on board the European Maid. Building the boost. Oh, bit of a stutter there, but he's away now. Oh, something's let go, and his day finishes with a distance of 60.37 metres. Henrik waiting nervously on the start line. Last tractor for the 2019 Mitas Eurocup Superstock Championship, and it's our rookie driver looking to beat the European champion. No pressure then. Inka taking her time to get settled before all hell breaks loose. Well, bit of a tentative start there. Building up the revs, the wheel speed. Looks pretty good. The front end is perfectly balanced. Oh, this is looking like a storming run. Do you know what? I think she may have done it. The teams wait for the measuring tower. They're looking, and 98.36. She takes the win. Oh, applause from the team. That was one very special run. Oh, we've got to have a look at that one again. Wheels reaching for the skies, straight down the middle of the track. What a run from that young lady. Brilliant stuff. Oh, what a run from Imka. Taking the win today in Mitas Eurocup Superstock. I think the team will be dining out on that one for some time to come.
Congrats all round. 3rd place Rob van der Waal as the first to say well done. What a day for the team. Confirmation there for the final distances today. Less than a metre separating the top 3 tractors. Where did that one come from, says Henrik. Just goes to show you never underestimate anyone in this class. Imke takes the top step of the podium, and I sincerely hope that that's a waterproof race suit. Or should I say champagne proof? Henrik and Rob getting ready for the celebrations, cameras at the ready. That's how to celebrate a win here at Great Eccleston. Brilliant. Confirmation of the points there. Rabbit Gone Mad taking the title, Zeinstra Newborn Deer and Interaction 2.0 in second and third. Our presentations now in the Mitas Eurocup Superstock. Rabbit pulling team on the top step. Zeinstra Newborn Deer in second with Interaction 2.0 in third. And Andy Miller doing the presentation there. And after the traditional celebrations, we caught up with today's winners.
Fourth time driving the tractor? No, second time. That was amazing. The best thing about it, you know, you showed this old guy how to drive the tractor. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. Really, really fine run, and the tractor was so super strong today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well done. And just, Henrik, okay.
Yeah.
The young lady beat you?
Yeah, she beat me, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's so
brilliant.
nice.
So the rabbit gone wild today, behaving itself?
Yeah, but the rabbit gone wild is going back in business again now. So now we're waking up, you know, just before the winter time. You know, that's how it is.
That's also good.
So we also take the throttle a little bit back, so she have to be number one today. That's how it is.
No, you're not telling me the truth. No. And overall, Eurocup champion.
Yeah,
so
Eurocup
brilliant.
champ. That's. I'm so happy for that. That's unbelievable. And I would say all Superstock, we got one big family, and that's very important for us. Yeah. So
And also there, Jules had a little bit of unluck today.
Yeah,
so could
it
have
was.
been a little bit
Yeah,
closer.
he was unlucky, and I was lucky. That's how the game is.
So that's the end of the hard-fought season in the Mitas Eurocup Light Modified and Superstock. For the BTPA classes Super Farm, Super Sport, Limited Pro Stock and Pro Stock, there's still one more round to go. And that's in a few weeks' time, and that's at the BA stores near Aberdeen. We'll see you then.